Land Sky Lighthouse. So I was just wondering, I just saw a reading, a collective reading by Santero, and she was talking about, she doesn't do very collective readings on purpose very much. So, and she was talking about a couple of different things. You'd have to go look at the reading. And I realized, just like in my regular personal everyday to day life, some of the energies that are coming in that I've been feeling, I've been taking on a personal level, like feeling like it's directly me or it's directly affecting me without realizing that with my new gifts and everything that's been coming in slowly and steady through all the different things, I haven't really stopped to think that maybe some of these energies that are coming in aren't meant personal. That the only reason why they feel personal, is because they're coming in and they're affecting me in such a way that I don't, oh wow, some of my lights are out. That they're affecting me in such a way that I'm thinking it's either me, depression, feeling shifting, different things going on in my everyday life, and going, it's not me. It's not, in other words, it's not personal. I'm taking it personal, but it's not personal. It's the energy shifting, things going on in the planet. Like, we have like 7 planets going into retrograde, guys. Everything from Uranus to Venus to Mercury, we're going retrograde again. There's like 7 different planets. Okay, I think Pluto's going, or did Pluto come? Anyway, there's like 7 of them, guys. Between now and the middle of next month, or the end, or actually, I think as far out as January, because Jupiter's going retrograde too. And something I learned a long time ago, just as a side note, if Jupiter's getting ready to go into retrograde, Jupiter rules money and planet expansion. So have a little extra money in the bank or money set aside when it goes retrograde so that you're not broke the whole time. And it's like, it goes out like I think for 4 or 5 months retrograde whenever it does. Make sure you have some money in the bank. And I've learned that one the hard way because Jupiter's my planet, because I'm a Leo. I was born on a Thursday, and Jupiter rules Thursday. Okay, so if you have Jupiter anywhere in your chart, or you were born on a Thursday, and you can Google that, you want to make sure you have some money in the bank so it doesn't directly affect your finances. I've been putting a little money aside here and there, and and I don't know the exact date. You'll have to Google that too, because I'm not an astrologer. But you need to have some money set aside for when Jupiter goes retrograde, so that you don't stay broke the whole time. And if you don't heed this later on, don't blame me. That's all I'm saying. Okay, guys. So at any rate, the energies that have been coming in, I have been letting them touch me personal. And I know I cannot be the only person doing that because I'm not an astrologer. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that aren't astrologers that do listen to tarot card readers, listen to me, listen to other people. And I'm just letting you know, if you've been feeling that way, okay, stop and think about it for a bit. Is this really how I'm feeling, or is this the energies I'm picking up on? Because sometimes we look at things in such a way that we think in a moment of when, because your moods go up and down, right? Just like the moon comes, goes to full, goes out to a sliver, darker the moon, comes back again, right? Your moods, your personality, depending on who you are, nobody stays happy all the time. Your moods go up and down. You see a sad commercial, your moods dip. You see a baby being born, somebody getting married, yay, especially with somebody right? So your moods go up and down. So make sure that what you're feeling is not, if it's on a personal level, make sure you figure out what it is. If it's not on a personal level, say, hey, is it something planetary? Is it some people around me? Is it, especially with everybody awake, some newer, younger people awakening, I just want you to be aware that it's not always something that you're going through. Sometimes it is because you're awakening, because you have new gifts, you haven't sorted out what they are yet, or you don't even have a name for them. And even one or two of my favorite tarot readers have told me sometimes you won't have a name for a gift that comes in. It's just a feeling, but it's a feeling that wasn't there before. So take that into consideration, okay? Because I don't want some of you that do listen to me, I don't want you to be going, yeah, I've been feeling kind of sad, but why am I feeling sad? Or, I'm feeling like, there's like this, I feel like I'm facing this black hole. They say there's always light at the end of the tunnel and you see the light. Well, sometimes it looks like there's just nothing but a black wall in front of you. So I just want you to be aware. Sometimes the energies that we feel are not ours. They're not meant for us. It's just something you're picking up on. And I have problems sometimes identifying with that. And I'm honest about that. I tell y'all I'm ADHD. All four of my kids are ADHD, so I don't always understand what I'm feeling, which is one of the reasons why I look at tarot and listen to some astrologers. Molly McCord's a good one, because sometimes I don't realize, I think it's me, and then I realize later, well, shit, somebody's talking about this. So if somebody else is picking up on this and talking about it, it's not me, it's what I'm picking up on. I can't always, there's a fine line between what you pick up on and what is actually directly affecting you. Somebody in your family says something, or your best friend's kid went off to high school and they're having the blues. They call you, and then the next day you're feeling kind of depressed and you don't know why. Well, you've picked up on their energy if you're a receiver, or if you are one of those people that picks up on that kind of energy. And I am a sponge, guys. I have figured that out. I am one of those healer type people that's what I do, is I get around somebody else that's having a bad day, even if I'm having a good day. By the time I get home, I'm feeling in the dumps and trying to figure out what the hell's going on, what the F is going on, and it's because I'm picking up that energy. So not thinking about it every single day, or not realizing every single day, and some of us don't. Just like I've had a couple of different highly intuitive people tell me, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it's somebody else's energy. Sometimes it's something you heard about on YouTube, or it's something you saw on the news, or something that you overheard a conversation. Sometimes you just don't know why your emotions have gone like this. Other times, it's because you have picked up on something and you just don't realize you've picked up on it. You just don't know. So, and some of us will figure it out and will know it really quick. Me, I just don't always see it. And it's not that I'm stupid or I'm dumb, because I'm not. I just don't always have a name for it, or a situation. A fly went by. Did y'all see the fly go by? There's a children's book called that, A Fly Went By. Yeah, a fly went by. We get flies really bad here in North California during this time of the year. And I don't know how they get in my camper. Maybe they come in when I open the door, or they come in through a vent. But they come in and it's just really irritating after a while. But a fly went by. So just be aware that you can sometimes pick up those other energies, and you won't know where it's coming from. Because I just know it doesn't make sense to me that everybody that starts having new gifts come in realizes right off the bat, oh, I know exactly what that is. Because if I'd known at 60 years old, you sure as hell don't. All right, guys, that's just what I wanted to say. It was something that I learned about myself. And it was really getting me upset. But you don't always understand, or you don't always know. You just know what you're feeling. But don't always take it personal, and stop and think about it, and think about, is it something I overheard? Is it something I found out about a family member, or something when someone, a relative I was talking to, or a neighbor I was talking to? Try to figure out where it's coming from, because there's been some days where I'm like, why do I feel like this? And I'm learning so much about myself. I'm on my own spiritual journey. And so I just want to share that with y'all, because if I'm feeling that way at this age, because I'll be Tuesday, I'll be 60. Okay. So if I'm just now figuring some of that out, and I've had that my whole life, I can't be the only one that's just now making sense out of some of the things that I should have picked up on a long time ago. Because not all of us, we're all different. We're all built different. We all pick up things differently. And sometimes you may have something that always irritates you that you don't know what it is, and you never figure it out. So if I'm slowly figuring it out and I can share it with you and you can help yourself figure it out, or you might even look at this and go, oh God, Lana, I figured that out a long time ago, but I didn't. Everybody's different. So guys, this is a spiritual warrior's journey. This is the lighthouse. This is where, as I discover things, I share them with you. I've got some readings I'm going to do for y'all over the weekend. I've got a couple of things I want to show y'all, and I'm even going to do some little readings for my own self to ask some questions I've never asked before. I got some hard questions I want to ask my readings this weekend. I do have a tarot deck that, actually I have two. Actually, no way, I have three, but I don't know where the third one is. I may have got lost in the move. But I do plan on pulling out my major arcana, and I do plan on, I'm kind of still tossing around the idea about bringing out my, the kings and the queens and the pages, because those can represent emotions and things, but they can also represent people. And maybe we'll just start off with the major arcana, and then maybe I'll slowly work them in between the runes and those and make something a little different. I'm still going to talk about other tarot card readers and things that I learn on YouTube and from other people that I know. And however I can help you to grow, to be a better person every day, I'm going to keep sharing that. If my titles come up and they interest you and you want to check them out, like, subscribe, and share. If you don't, or if you know someone that can use the information, pass it on. If you learn something about yourself, by all means, share it with somebody else that might be having the same issue. Because sometimes we don't know what someone else is going through, or what someone else that we love is experiencing that they're not talking about, because sometimes we don't communicate with each other. And the more communication there is, the better things flow, the more we learn. And learning about different things, guys, I'm just, I just want to talk about it all. So if this helps you, I hope it does. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to do some more. Well, I've already said that. I'm going to do some readings over the weekend. But every time I learn something about myself, I'm going to share it. All right, guys. Be a light in the darkness. It's going to take all of us. Go check out San at San Tarot's reading today, her collective reading. Because she definitely is talking about some things that I've been feeling, which is the whole reason this video came out. All right, guys. Be a light in the darkness. Grow. Ciao.